Hello, my warriors. Welcome to Let's Talk About It Thursday. Today, we're going to talk about, previously, I've always talked about how the guy is the one dogging the woman out. But today, we're going to talk about how some women dog the man out. So, a lot of times you may have some men, not all, but some men, they were hurt during their years of growing up because the father was not in the picture. So they always say, oh, I'm not going to do my kids like that. I'm going to always be there for them. I'm not going to. Now, some men do be there for their kids. And there's some men who don't. So let's talk about the ones who's always there. And we're going to say that this couple is, let's say they're married. Okay? A lot of times I have seen how a man will say, I know she's cheating on me, but I'm going to be there for the kids. Like, you have Tina. She can't get it out. She wrote, What's Love Got to Do with It? Okay? And I think that's after she left Ike. I'm sorry, I'm just getting over work. I'm yawning. I want to take this ponytail out my head because it is pulling my hair. But you have men that love their woman so much. Some. I ain't going to say how much percentage because I might hurt some feelings. But they love their woman so deep and dearly that their homeboy can say, you know what, I saw you woman with so-and-so. But because they love that child or those children so much, they put up with it. And her excuse may, you work all the time. When you come home, you with the kids. You don't give me the attention that I need. Now, there's two ways to fix that. Have a job where it's like 9 to 5. And you can come home and spend time with your wife. But a lot of these women, they're use so many excuses. They don't want to cook for him like they supposed to. You know, they just don't want to do. They'd rather Uber Eats or DoorDash or GoPuff. They'll rather do that than really take the time out to clean the house, cook, and everything. Now, half of the women don't even have a job. The man is holding the fort down. And the excuse they use, when you met me, you promised me I didn't have to work. I was going to be a housewife. You was going to take care of everything. I didn't have to worry about nothing. Just stay home and raise the kids. Da 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 da. But they ain't really doing that. Because the point is, when they homegirls that are single calls them and say, hey, let's go hang out. Let's do this. They got a new club opening. Or so-and-so going to be at this club. Let's go check it out. That woman will drop everything to go do that. When she's in that club and the guy said, oh, are you married? Well, I'm married, but I'm thinking about getting a divorce because, da 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 da. Or it may be some men who don't care that she married. Oh, I can just be your friend. I can help you get through what you're going through. Only thing in them men's head is, I want to get between your legs. That's it. It is no, I'm going to really be a true friend and coach you into doing what you're supposed to do as a wife. Take care of your kids, clean your house. They don't, that's not what they're doing. I want to get between your legs. That's what they need to start saying. Hey, you married, that's fine. I just want to get between your legs. That's what they need to say. Because that's the situation. The whole point is, if you have a man who goes out there and work his A off, okay? He come home, he tired, he don't have enough time for you at that moment, that's fine. Find ways, to help him have that time. And how you can do that, if you're a housewife, you have no excuse why the house is not clean. You have no excuse why the food is not done. Come on. I don't get it. There's no excuse. So the key thing here is, if you're going to be a wife, be a wife. Don't be a side chick or have a side piece for you. That's where our problem is. And these women basically use their kids against their husband by saying, okay, if you leave without the kids, I'm going to take my kids and I'm going so and so. Because that man does not want those kids in that type of environment. He gonna do all he can to keep putting up, dealing with the situation until he gets tired. But a lot of times, some men, and most of these men I'm talking about, I don't want to call them the soft men. I just want to call them men who really want to love. They missed out on their father giving them that fatherly love, that they want to make sure they don't miss out giving their kids that fatherly love. So they put it up with whatever. They let the woman go out when she wants to. They let the woman come home when she wants to. They let the woman do whatever. They argue a lot. It just causes so much complications to the point where these kids are seeing it. But because they love them kids so much, they'll rather let the kids see it so that the kids can still be in his life. Because let me tell you, women are off the chain. Okay? They will use whatever against you. Or should I say, they will use the kids against you. Meaning that they'll make up whatever. And, oh, you don't do this for me, I'm taking my kids, I'm leaving. You don't do that for me, I'm taking my kids, I'm leaving. That's all you're going to hear. And it's sad that I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say it in a positive way, not negative. My baby son is a softy. Meaning he loves hard. Unfortunately, he gets it from his mother. Because he loves his son so much that he going to try whatever way. Not saying that he's having problems. I'm just saying he will do whatever it takes not to have a problem so that he can be there for his child. And I just use him for example because he loves hard. He loves his son. And the woman he has, his fiancée, he loves her too. But I'm just using him because he always was that shy type growing up. Always was under me. Because that's just how it was. You know, he was the type that really had issues in learning. So we did mama son quality time. At one time, don't get me wrong, his father was coming, helping him with his spelling words, and really helping him with his work. That kind of took the slack off of me. I was the one doing it first. Say I was doing it in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and his dad was doing it in third grade, fourth grade. I don't even remember fourth grade, but I'm just going to, I let him have that. Okay? But that's why a lot of men will put up with whatever because of their kids. So, I guess I'll title this, Stop Being a Softy. That's what I'll title it. Because some men are a softy. And they're soft because they love their children and they want to be with their child. But that woman, because this is what you look at. Daddy's girls. You see how he loved his girls so much. This woman and him was together. Whatever reason they broke up, she ended up getting with Gangsta Lean. And the next thing you know, she couldn't even take care of her kids because her mama was taking care of them. So when her mama passed away, he was trying to take care of his kids. She ended up getting the kids for a minute because it could have been a money thing. I don't know. Because all she was trying to do was let her man teach her daughter to sell drugs. So you look at, some men look at that movie and say to themselves, I don't want another man raising my child. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to stay with this woman so that don't happen. So that's what I mean by men, stop being a softy. Sometimes what you're going to have to do when you are a good man and you are really taking care of your kids and you're doing no harm, hurt, or danger to them, what you need to do is go get you a damn lawyer. And the next thing you know, put her behind on child support. Make her sit up there and pay whatever. And you raise your kids and you raise them the right way. Then no, you won't be a softy. Because you stood up and say, I'm going to do what my mama did for me. So, I know it's kind of crazy because a lot of men these days are doing this. They are taking care of their kids. I know a handful of men who are taking care of their kids. The woman is not. And that's because he stopped being a softy. He stopped putting up with her crap. He left her behind, took his kids, and he did what it took to raise his kids. So we can't always blame it on the woman. Oh, he dogging her out. He doing her wrong. Da da da. Yes, it is a lot of men doing that. But then vice versa, it is a lot of women who are treating their men like crap. So this is a 50-50 thing here. But I wanted to, come up with a defense for the men because it is some good men out there. It's just hard to find. I'll leave it like that. But, they are taking care of their kids like they're supposed to. So I decided to drop in today just to tell you, that little scenario. So if you're a man out here watching and you're going through exactly what I just talked about, take my advice, get your kids, and leave. You can get help. Trust me. If a woman can get help, so can a man. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you are not a warrior yet, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Then hit that notification button to be notified of all videos. Along with share this video. Let them know what your girl is doing. Thanks for watching. Later.